Hello everyone, my name is Tika, and today we're playing Wildermyth. Before we begin, I want to thank you for joining me, and remind you to take a moment to stretch, get a drink of water, and settle in for what will hopefully be a fun video. Now, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we do have a bit of a new interface here, as well as a cute little cursor, because the game did update. So, I'm gonna miss our little sword, but it is my new default cursor for everything, so that's fun. Let's see, yes. So we are about to finish... Yeah, we're about to finish the second chapter of Age of Ulstryx. And I want to maybe set up defenses all the way along here. I'm not sure whether we'll have enough time. As you see, we only have 151 days. But the more tiles that are safe and cleared before you finish the game, or the chapter, the more points you get at the end. So let's see. When we fight. These guys get a lot of screen time together, don't they? I'll have to check their relationships. Wait, I can do that right now. Let's check. Let's see. So Grandmark is... He's the new guy, so he doesn't have really close relationships with anyone. But he was recruited by Jaya. And Jaya is friends with these guys more. And he was the new guy last time, so he's not really close with her. Oh! No, he's really close with Fidaru. Wow. Yeah, because they have like so many events together, it's no wonder that they've become really close. Let me see, what are their stats? Or let's see. Oh, look! Yeah, I was wondering, because I do have random romances set, and so far nobody has entered a relationship that I know of. I'll have to go and check, but turns out Kenta is gay. How about that? Maybe he will enter a relationship with Fidaru. That would be fun, I think. Let's see. There's Kenta, Athesha, yeah. Because I set the original 3 all to be attracted to anyone. Yeah. Fidaru Odin is attracted to anyone and allow random romances. But it seems like he's just friends with Kenta. The same degree of friends as with Athesha and Jaya, which is really interesting considering they're not really good friends with Kenta. But they do have a lot of cutscenes together, so that would explain why they're so close. Well, who knows? Maybe after this one, we'll see a relationship happen. Hard not to be on edge in this fog, isn't it? I tend to keep things in. Are you good? Okay, let's see. Fidaru, you know how I am. It's wondering what we'll find, and then whether we'll survive it. Or, I just can't wait to get my hands on these bonomatons. Come on. I think that Kenta is a lot more cautious than Fidaru, so this is more in character for him. Yeah, I know that feeling. How about you watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Not an original plan, but solid enough for me. Ooh, look! There's something in the dark right there. Kenta and Fidaru gain temporary armor and warding because they're friends. Alright, so we're going against the Morthagi, I think they're called. So here's the cards. We have 2 Watchmen, a Sommelier, and a Spectic. Watchman is ratcheting necks swing round as its armored body roves, keeping uncompromising vigilance. Sommelier is hissing tubes, a gulping pump. It teeters forward on spindly legs, trailing virulent vapors. And Spectic, who I hate because I always want to say skeptic, gears crick and knuckles crack. Its one grasping claw reaches and strains. Alrighty. So we've got 2 right here, the Watchman and the Sommelier. And these guys have like a... Yeah, the drive link. Because they're close to each other. I think they're like part of a hive mind or something. So... Why are you in melee mode? No. Ranged only. Snake! Sommelier is dead. You're not really a wood person. There's bones on this workbench. Why can't I use the bones? Alright, so the watchman and the sommelier are down. So we gotta get through the door. Let's go. Nobody can open the door? Really? It's gonna take us a whole turn just to get to the door. Alright, you open the door. No, you... Her range is so small. Okay, open the door! And go. Cool. And these guys, I think these two are the last enemies that we have. So yeah, 2 watchmen, a sommelier, and a spectic. Alright. So we shoot him. Okay, so... You just go over here, being guardian. We should be able to end this pretty quickly. There's books, and he's the book guy. Awesome. Alright. Bookshelf. Lore dump. Overlord the enemy's brain with knowledge. Ooh. And he's dead. We did it. Wolf Heart Scarf. Plus 0.7 health. I think I'm gonna give that to Kenta. I like giving the health things to our warriors. Okie dokie. And I'm going to make the risky decision to investigate thoroughly. Yeah, did you see that? Even when the little options show up, it's between Fidaru and Kenta. Which I guess makes sense because Fidaru is kind of our de facto leader of the little Wolves of Era mercenary band. And Kenta is the guy, because he is bookish. Yeah, he's bookish. So he's the one who does all of the research into the Gorgons and stuff. So it makes sense that they would be kind of in charge of everything. Alrighty. Yeah, I like doing the really long, risky right now, investigations because, ooh, that means that we get extra materials. So, bonus damage. Yeah, let's give that to Kenta too. And then let's go secure this one. And I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to... Yeah, see, look. Between Kenta and Fidaru. There are leaders here. Who knows? Maybe they'll start a romance after this. That would be cool. But, yeah, I'm not sure if we'll have time to set up defenses because we only have 110-ish days left. Yeah, heartwoods and fabrics. Plus speed. I'm gonna give that to Athesha because she has very slow range right now. Or, like, her range is very low for movement because her crystalline thing affects her. And then, can I set up defenses? I mean, I only have 100 days. I'm gonna set up tier 2 defenses there and see what happens. Ooh. Oops. Oh, back. They're already gathered there. Can I set up the next one? I have 75 days. Alright, so, because this guy is all brambly. So let's go patrol it. So that everything will be cleared. And we'll get those extra points. And I was kind of hoping for another, what are they called? Event. But I guess this is all we're getting. Let's go on in, guys. Yeah, look. Kenta and Fidaru right in the front. That's cool. I ship it. I wasn't imagining or even hoping for a place like this. A wild chapel. Our steps here are a desecration. Something horrible is definitely sleeping here. The cavern of the sea spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marbled blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade, but Fidaru spots it and leads the way inside. Smell that? Doesn't it remind you of somewhere? It smells like the ocean. Careful, there's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Fidaru follows his own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. The air is pickled and still. It's smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. Something's glinting, too. Slime or something. Hopefully not alive. I do wish he didn't point that out. Anything could be up there. Kenta. Ooh, yes. This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. Oh, yes, boys. Get it. Alrighty, let's be Kenta. Open the door. Ooh. Caliban. Towering, reeking of algae and old water, it stalks sedately on its stony limbs while the world quakes. Can I smack it? Ooh, 7 damage. This will probably be over very quickly. Alright, so Joya is stone and bone. Stone and bone. So let's smack it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be done. Like right now. You can interfuse with that pillar. And you can discus him again. Yeah! Alright, let's get what we came for. It's here. A sea spear. The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Fidaru approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like, grand. It radiates legacy and power. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? I have ideas. For instance, this hero queen who saved the world with an ocean-born lance. Maybe she was a Gorgon, and our stories only cast her as human. So it's kind of an emblem to them. Maybe of a past hero? As Fidaru grips the spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. Even I don't believe we'll survive if we stay here. Okay, it's a tier 3 great spear. Wow, okay, yeah, it would be a good weapon for, like, everyone, except you need 2 hands to wield it, and Athisha only has 1. It makes most sense to give it to Kenta, but he already has his weapon, which was blessed by the stone spirit, and if we abandon that, we lose, like, this line of weaponry, so he can't upgrade it to the tier 3 great axe. But this is an artifact, which makes it awesomer, so... And he and Fidaru are, like, the main dudes of the cutscenes. So let's give it to him. Yeah, we need to escape. Right? Where do we need to go? We need to go through this door. Where are we going? So the enemies are coming from here. Alright, well then I guess Fidaru come open the door. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. This is a doomed fight if we try to hold our ground. Suggestions? We're not trapped. They're entering from a different tunnel. Well, if he's right, our way might still be open. Let's avoid as much fighting as we can. Want me to lead? Escape is the only option. Yeah, okay, we have to go all the way there. So we need to get everyone onto these tiles so they can escape. Yeah, escape alive, that's our job. And wave after wave of enemies will just keep pouring out of here, so we just gotta keep going. Alright, so let's just set up an ambush here. Yeah, we don't want him to be in front, even though he does have the largest range, he can open everything up. We want Athesha and Kenta to be point and rear guard, so that they can enter Guardian for us. Okie Kenta. Kenta doesn't have Paladin though, so he can't automatically enter Guardian. I have to do that manually, but right now I just want everyone out of the room. Alright. I should probably break their connections to these pillars. Alright, okay, fine, Fidaru, you can come over here. Oh, look, Gorgon. Alright, let's set up an ambush here. So anyone who comes after us will get shot. Oh, a Rager's coming through. Oh, no. No! Fidaru. Oh, not him. I hate those frog things because they make us... They move us to wherever they want. So can I, like... Or did you already withdraw because you're too far away? Yeah, you already withdrew. And then... Did you already withdraw? Yeah, you already. Alright, cool. Let's just shoot you. Awesome. And then you can come here, protect Fidaru. And then Jaya is Stone and Bone. So interferes with those rocks. Come here. And then discus these guys. He's dead! Probably should have focused on the bug more because that guy will drag you into corrupted land. And then he should interfuse. Oh, no. Move over here first, and then we'll interfuse because you'll have more range. Boop! And then flare. He's been blinded. But we're all in the dark now. We have a raccoon coming. Okie dokie, and then we're just gonna get as far away as possible because we don't actually have to kill anybody. We just have to get out. So let's do that. How far can you move? Oh, you're pinned right now. That's right, you're pinned. Which means... Yeah, just guard these guys, will ya? Can I aid you? Alright, so he's not pinned anymore. And now you can go... Just 2 steps forward, okay. More raccoons. Oh, that speed belt thing really came in handy, didn't it, Athesha? Going much faster now. Yeah, we just need to get out alive. Here we go. Okay. Kenta. I hope he develops Paladin next time he levels up. That'll make things much better. I'm glad it's a bunch of little guys that keep coming out of there. I don't know what I would do if a whole bunch of giant bears came at us. Yeah, let's, I'm like one short to... I'm one short to lead the way out. That's fine. Let's go. Oh, he can get out. Go, Fidaru! Kenta. Jaya. Come on, let's just escape. Ooh, a Gorgon. Okay. No! I'm glad I give everyone artifacts and stuff. That's fun. Alright, get out of here. Shoo. Escape. Oh, what's Jaya? Be stuck in here? Okay, no. That would have been bad. Alrighty, everybody got out. Ooh. This is a tier 1 armor. Doesn't really change much. So let's just salvage that. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's treasure in our hands. We should be joyful. But we know a clash is coming. We can't expect any help. Winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see? Safe tiles. We got plus 5 years. So we got 11 years of peace from this. Cool. Use all our resources. Alright. We lost some enemies. During the years of peace, Kenta tended his mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Well, maybe sprouted wasn't the right word. It burst up in a shower of dirt, producing small fond noises. Little enigma, you might be the heartbeat of a whole hidden world. Its growth could be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless. Athesha fell for a shepherdess she noticed in the hills. Hand in hand, they would follow the flock for hours in contented silence. Oh, good for you, Athesha! Convinced that the threat was gone for good, Jaya... Unconvinced. Alright, unconvinced that the threat was gone for good, Jaya continued to train relentlessly. A traveling salesmaid won Grandmark's heart with a steady stream of gifts. Gorgeous. And the lady ain't half bad either. Oh my gosh. Everyone's getting a relationship except the one I want to happen. Now that the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Fidaru became a guide to travelers crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. Athesha Griffmiller's son has reached adventuring age. A Thegan. Oh wow. A Thegan Griffmiller. Nice. I like that. That's keeping the similar theme in the names. A Thegan Griffmiller has joined the Wolves of Era as a warrior. Cool. So she and her wife had a kid. That's nice. Let's see. Replaces Guardian. The warrior leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike and stopping their movement. So this is like Guardian, but like with a wider range, and they can just jump over there. These are all active abilities, not like a Paladin, which is passive. Backslam. As a swift action every other turn, a Thegan summons a heave of strength to drive an enemy to a nearby tile. With a shield, this also deals 2 to 3 damage, so you could be a sword and shield type fighter. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat as a swift action, a Thegan frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. I like this one. Alright. Oh, Athesha's going to... Yes, we're going to advance her. Alright, Athegan. I like your name. Let's see. Is there much resemblance between you and your mother? That's Fidaru. There's Athegan. Let me go to stats. Relationships. Yeah, there's your mom. Let's see. Is there much resemblance? Not really. You must take after your other mother. Only 20. Oh, let's see how old everyone is. 56, 50, because he's the youngest, or was the youngest of the original group. He's 34, 55, 54. Kenta's 55. Man, I wanted Kenta and Fidaru to get together. No fair. Okay, whatever. Let's see. We can probably give you some better armor, because we have a bunch of stuff. And then you are a one-handed axe, right? Can I give you a shield? Let's give you that. And then a one-handed weapon. You're Athesha's kid. You need to have all the good stuff. Let's see. Can I upgrade? Yeah, because you need a better bow. Wait, cancel. I can give you a crossbow. A really good crossbow. Damage 5, range. The range is smaller, but the accuracy is much better. Yeah, let's go. Let's give you this one. Cool. And then this is your other weapon. Oh, it's an artifact. What? When did we get this? Do you guys remember when we got this? I don't. Well, good for you. Here's your melee weapon. And you've got throwing knives here. And these guys can only ever be one-handed. You... Okay. -6 legacy points. We have 15. We don't want to drop below too much, otherwise we won't be able to recruit new guys. And he's already at tier 3 artifact. This is tier 3. So let's give you a tier 3 wand. Should probably look at their outfits and see if I can upgrade those. You deserve better clothes. Do that. Are you still in tier 1 outfit? You are. Oh, that costs... I don't have enough legacy points to give you a new outfit, though. You're done. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. So I think that's everything. Alright. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense, massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dams of dry times were swept away as creatures of all skin and shape sought escape from churning floods. Ooh, a Thegan. You think our Ulstryx poisoned the weather? After all this time? Why? How? With what? I'm telling you, it's... Well, who else could have done this? Well, those are the deepists. They're the guys who live in caves. I've seen things in the wild, stuff you can't explain, and... Oh, someone's at the door. The strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge here in a common dwelling, and also very soggy. Arnon, you say we're natural allies. Care to explain? A Thegan's taking charge, wow. I didn't even check his character. What's his personality? Let's check that real quick. Where's a Thegan? Come on. A Thegan. A romantic peacemaker? Do we have anyone like that? Let me check my list of guys. No, he's completely unique. Wow. Yeah, I can't really control how the kids turn out, but I'm gonna write this down real quick so that our next person we recruit will not overlap. We're running out of combinations though. Romantic peacemaker. Yeah, he's completely unique. What's his mother's personality again? She's what is it? Goofish loner? Yeah, she's the goofish loner, and he's a romantic peacemaker. Wow, he came out completely unique. I like that. Thanks, Thegan, for being special. Okay. The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Thegan and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? At my advanced age? I grew up here in Gwelderbog, you know. It looks different. His two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. You know why the... No! Everyone knows. It's those tentaclasts, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. No, I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea. You're right. It shouldn't be. The great balance should be unassailable. But but somehow they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps back black down our warrens. It is Ulstryx. I knew it would be. Ulstryx? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in? But you slipped by them? It's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. I think we'd like to believe you, but is it the horns? Trust me, you don't want me to take them off. He certainly gives us an option. A strange one, but this weather, these floods, what else can we go on? If you want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense, Arden thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. There's a... oh, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry. It'll dry all crinkly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. There, learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom, and these lands all save. Alrighty, guys. This is the end of Chapter 2 of Age of Ulstryx. So, Chapter 3 now begins. And I will see you all next time for the final phase of this adventure. Thank you guys once again for joining me, and please, if you feel like it, maybe subscribe, leave a like, a comment, or hit the notification bell so that you guys can keep joining me as we finish this adventure. Bye!